guys, welcome back to my channel. We are doing a spend a couple of days with me. So I'm going to take you through a couple of days of what I'm doing this week, and it's just going to be cute and cozy for you to basically see what I do normally. So I'm currently on my holiday, so I'm going to have the whole week off of work. I go back on Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm doing Monday as well. So I'm doing 3 on-call shifts, so I'm going to need to prepare a lot for that. But from Monday to Friday I'm off, so I'm really grateful to be able to have some time at home, because honestly I really needed a break from work. Things over winter have just got so busy and so hectic that I just feel like I really needed the time off. I'm currently just sipping on my oxyshred. As you guys may know, I have this every single morning without fail. It's like my non-negotiable. And then I've also started taking it one time before I exercise. So basically I'm taking this 2 times on training days, and honestly it tastes absolutely gorgeous. It's so nice. But the only difference I noticed on my training day when I took it is that I actually sweated a lot more. I didn't really think that was going to be an effect, but it's actually a thermogenic, so it makes sense that you're going to be sweating more, especially during a workout. So I'm definitely going to take it again. I'm definitely going to keep taking it on training days too. 1 tub lasted me around 2 months when I was only taking 1 scoop, so I feel like if I take it twice on training days, it's going to last probably like a month and a half, but we'll see how we go. I've also just filled up my water bottle because I'm not drinking enough. It's really bad. I have this whole thing with water. I've somehow convinced myself that I don't need to be drinking 2 litres a day, but really I probably should be drinking a bit more. I've just been feeling super dehydrated lately, and I think I need to start drinking more water and listening to my body. So I'm going to try and drink maybe 3 of these a day. That's going to be tough. I think I'm going to have to put some squash in it, but maybe 3 of these a day, because yeah, I'm not drinking enough. I'm not. But anyway, plan for today is mostly just relaxing, doing what I fancy doing, and going to the gym. I'm not going to film many of my gym workouts just because last week I did do a whole week of workout, so I don't know why. There's just not much point of me filming loads, but I will just give you another update on Magic Mind shots. I had a little break in between taking these shots, so when I first announced on my videos that I've been taking them, I had about 15, and then I ran out of supply, and I've now been sent 30, which is absolutely lovely for the company to do for me. I noticed a big difference in that small amount of time that I wasn't taking the Magic Mind shots. I think it was around 10 days. I noticed that my productivity levels were way down. I felt so much more tired. I had more anxiety, especially when going to the gym. Now that I'm back on them, I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling much more productive. I'm enjoying my sessions more. I'm less anxious at the gym. So 100% definitely give them a go. Remember that my link is down below. If you want to have a look at that, then please do, because I'll be very, very grateful. But yeah, so one thing about the gym is that I've been really enjoying my program. So I'm making my program myself now, because I just know what exercises I like. I can make them specially tailored towards my hip condition, because there are certain things that I just can't do. However, I've been having a lot of anxiety when filming in the gym, and I think I've realised why now. I think it's because the gyms have literally been so packed. They have been unreal. So I think every time I stepped into a busy gym, I was just kind of startled and overwhelmed. So now that the gyms are less packed, I think I'm going to be a little bit better in terms of my gym anxiety. But yeah, so that's just an update, and it's not stopped me from wanting to go to the gym, but it's definitely stopped me from wanting to film in the gym, which I didn't really have an issue with last year. So yeah, I'm just being honest, because you know, it can be difficult when you've got to whack out your camera in the gym and everyone's watching you. So yeah, I'm going to go off to the gym. I'm not going to film it today. It is a quads and calves, but I might take you through the exercises that I do, and then I'm just going to come home and relax. Tomorrow I'm getting my hair cut, which is a long time coming, because look how long my hair is. Oh, and just look at what I'm wearing. I'm literally in love with these tracksuit bottoms. Bought them from Oner Active, and I've not taken them off since I bought them. Sorry, I'm holding my tripod. But look, these are just so gorgeous. They're the straight leg joggers from Oner Active, and I've just paired it with one of the mellow soft short sleeve mid-short tops. This is in Dune, and I just love this combination. I just love to have something tight on the top and then a little bit more baggy on the bottom. Absolutely in love with these joggers. They're so, so cute. So I'm gonna get on and make some breakfast. Actually, I need to finish my oxyshred. So I've got to have the oxyshred and then wait 20 minutes before I eat my breakfast. And yeah, so I'm gonna let Bear out as well because he's literally making so much noise because he wants to come out. Look at him go. Hello. Come on then. Come on then. So we are just heading off to the gym. I'm currently wearing my powdered blue shorts and the Dune shirt that I showed you this morning. I am wearing my tracksuits, but I think I'm just going to take them off because they're really comfy. Just having my meal prepped for lunch. This is just chickpeas roasted in the oven with some quinoa, just to basically get some carbs in before I go off and train. And then of course I'm going to be taking my oxyshred, and I just have 1 scoop in some water 10 minutes before I start exercising. And literally this makes me sweat so much, but I think that's good because I think that's how we're burning more calories when exercising. So I'm really excited to see how it goes with 2 scoops, but yeah. Guys, so I've just got back from the gym. It was so busy in the gym, still is, and I feel like it's not going to die down anytime soon, which is really sad. My workout was okay, but it was really fragmented because everyone was on different machines and basically I couldn't go on what I wanted to. I ended up doing squats like halfway through my workout, which obviously isn't ideal if you're trying to do your compounds first. You want to use as much energy as you possibly can in those compounds. So I felt really weak on squats today, but that's okay. I'm just doing my protein shake. So this is my post-workout kind of snack, I'd say, not meal, but I'm just using Myvegan's clear protein. This is the lemon and lime. I prefer the grapefruit and pineapple flavour, but I don't have any left, so that's okay. So I'm just going to use lemon and lime instead. And I have about 5 scoops of this a day, which sounds like a lot, but it's because I don't have any other protein powder. But I have just purchased ESN's protein powder, the vegan one, because I'm really excited to see what that's like. I've heard really good reviews. Apparently there are actually like pieces of cereal in the cinnamon cereal one, which is really interesting. And also I got a free shaker with my purchase, so if you're looking for new protein powder, definitely try ESN and get a free protein shaker because they're like normally £4 and they gave it to me for free. But yeah, so I'm just going to mix this up, and I like to add some ice cubes just to basically make it taste a bit nicer. We're just going out to the shops and I'm going to have a shower before I go. I literally sweated so much through that workout with the oxyshred. I'm really interested to see what it does on upper body days, because upper body days I don't usually sweat that much, so I'll know if it's the oxyshred if I'm sweating on an upper body day. I also started doing my 10 minutes of incline walking that I'm starting to implement because it's that time of the cut where I'm getting used to the calories and I can start doing some incline walking. As some of you may know, I suffer with hip dysplasia, so I have to be really careful with the amount of steps I'm doing. For me, around 8,000 steps is like the maximum I can do without feeling any pain. Even sometimes that is too much. So it's really about focusing on kind of having an increased intensity to the steps, so I can do less than 8,000 but at a higher intensity, so basically I'm burning more calories. I don't really keep a step goal because I just wouldn't be able to stick to it, and that's not really what matters for me. I'm currently doing 2 sets of 10 minutes of incline walking. I'm walking at an incline of 8.5 and walking at a speed of 3.5. I also struggle with the speed of walking, so 3.5 is really enough for me. I can't walk any faster. But yeah, that's just a little insight as to how I go around step goals and things when I'm on a cut with my hips. It's a bit different than the ordinary athlete or fitness person, but it works for me, and that's just something I've had to adapt to. So yeah, I'm just gonna drink this now, and then I have another 2 scoops later tonight. And yeah, so we're just gonna go off to the shops. We've just got back from just doing a little bit of shopping, and I bought just a couple of bits, not too much, but we went to go out to have a cup of coffee, but we ended up having a Nando's instead. So I'm not making dinner tonight, which is nice, but I did buy some Tony's chocolate. If you haven't tried this chocolate, it's literally the best. It's so incredibly thick and lovely. So I'm just going to do that on top of my yogurt and granola bowl for tonight that I have every single evening. And then we also bought some of these Unstoppables. So these are really nice. If you've never used them, definitely try them because they make your clothes smell so nice. And I literally can't do laundry without them now. So we're just gonna have a chilled out evening. I'm going to watch a film and have my yogurt and granola bowl. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. And then tomorrow I'm actually getting my hair cut. And I'm thinking of switching things up a bit and doing a little bit of like a side fringe on both sides, if that makes sense. So I'll put an image up there. We'll see how I feel tomorrow, but I think that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna get a new look because I haven't changed my hairstyle in years and I just fancy something new, and yeah, so we'll see. But anyway, so I thought I'd take you through my current nighttime skin routine. I used to get quite a lot of spots around like my oily zones, so like around my chin here and my T-zone. So I've started using a Squalane cleanser. So this is an oil cleanser from The Ordinary that I use every night to try and get rid of like oil excess among those areas. So I know that I have combination skin, so these areas are pretty dry, these areas are pretty oily. So I try to concentrate this more over the oily areas because that is how we're going to dissolve that oil away, is by using an oil cleanser. And then I use a foaming cleanser all over the rest of my face in the mornings, basically help with my drier areas. So I love this Squalane cleanser from The Ordinary. It melts away my makeup as well, so it acts as not only an oil cleanser but also a makeup remover, which is really good. And I just love how it dissolves the makeup so easily. I feel like I've noticed a massive improvement in my oily areas from using this product. And this is one of those products I'll definitely purchase again. I am wearing a waterproof mascara, so it does take a while for the oil cleanser to dissolve the mascara, but that's okay. I just kind of stand here and keep rubbing until it basically slowly dissolves, and then you just wash it away with some water. There we go. And then I'm going to go in with the Caffeine solution. So I love this serum. I feel like I don't like a lot of eye serums, but this is one that I'll definitely be purchasing again because it's given me such an improvement to like the darkness of my under eyes, and it just makes me feel more alive and awake. And I apply this one every morning and every evening, so I just rub it in. Sometimes I like to just let it sit there for a few minutes and then I do my journaling and then I come back, but I don't really do that every night. And then when that's all rubbed in, I'm going to go in with Retinol. So I'm 24 now, and they say you should start using Retinol mid-20s to basically keep your skin nice and healthy and stop wrinkles from forming. So I've been using Retinol every night now, and then just to seal it in a bit more, give myself more of a glowy look, I like to add in some hyaluronic acid. These are all serums from The Ordinary. I just love The Ordinary because they are vegan and cruelty free, which is really important to me, but also they're not overpriced. They are all very basic compounds that don't kind of say that they're going to do all of these amazing things. They kind of expect you to do your own research and look into skincare, which I think is really good because you should know what you're putting on your skin. And then finally I'm just going in with a moisturiser. So this is the Natural Moisturising Factors and HA. I like this moisturiser, but I do think probably not worth buying another bottle for me, because even though it's really creamy and nice, I don't feel like it's going to add much to my skin compared to some of the other products. So I think I'm just going to get a different night cream that is just a little bit less money, and I think it's just going to do the same job. So there's no point me buying the same product again if I didn't go crazy on it. And yeah, so that is my skincare routine. I think my skin is quite nice and glowy now, but yeah. So we're just going to start watching a film now, and I'll probably see you again tomorrow for some more vlogging when I'm going to get my hair cut, but yeah. Good morning guys, it's currently Tuesday. I'm just heading off to the gym because we're doing a couple of bits in the afternoon. So both me and Danny are getting our hair cuts, and like I said, I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know what I'm going to look like with this whole fringe thing going on, but I had a fringe when I was really young and it was absolutely awful. It was a side fringe though, and it was just so full and bulky, and then the rest of my hair was really short, so I looked awful. So since then I've always been really nervous to get a fringe or a haircut that's too short, but I think it'll be different this time if I have like longer hair and, you know, like not a very heavy fringe, just kind of little strands of hair. I think that'd be really cute. But anyway, we'll see. It'll probably take a while to get used to it, but I just really feel like doing something different. Like, I've had this same haircut for most of like my teenage years and up to now, so yeah, I just want to try something different and hopefully it'll give me even more confidence. I feel like this year my confidence has just like massively gone up, and I think that's mainly because of the gym. Where I'm at now in the gym is a really good place. Like, I feel like I was last year, towards the beginning of the year I was more like a beginner, and now I feel like I'm moving more into that intermediate kind of phase, so I feel way more confident in the gym. I feel like I know what I'm doing. I'm even starting to like make my own program now, basically just for myself, because I don't feel like I need any other guidance. But yeah, so I'm gonna go off and do a pull session. I need to film it because I need to do it for my Instagram, but the gyms have been so busy lately. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. My gym has gone crazy. I feel like they've let too many people join in the new year, because it was always slightly busy. It was never awful, but it was like always a bit busy. But now it's crazy busy, like to the point where there's not any space for you to even train because everyone's in their own space. I really want to start going to this bodybuilding gym near me, but the thing is I have my contract with this gym until I think it's July, so I'm gonna have to stay there until July and just deep it. It's really sad. It's really sad because yesterday my quad session was not that great because I had to do squats like halfway through my workout, which is really not ideal. Like, squats are already something that I really struggle with, and then doing them halfway through when I'm lacking in energy, it was not good. We're not going to progress like that, that's for sure. I just hope and pray that things start to change soon, because I don't know if I can do this for another 7 months. Genuinely, I don't think I can do it, because I don't know what I'd have to do. Maybe pay for 2 memberships. That's pretty tragic. That's pretty sad if I have to do that. But these are the struggles that we have as gym girlies. Anyway, I'm going to get off and do this pull session, and then I'm going to come home, have lunch, and I think then we're going to probably go out for our haircuts and just do a bit of shopping in town, because I need to get a few bits and bobs for like my beauty stuff. And yeah. Hey guys, so I've got my hair done and I'm absolutely in love with it. I think it just makes my face look so much nicer. It's just really weird having a fringe. I'm gonna have to really get used to it. I'm super happy with it. I think it's super cute. I told her I wanted like a wispy fringe, and she spent ages trying to perfect it for me. But yeah, so hair is done. Like, we're just gonna watch a film and just relax really. So yeah, so that is going to be it from me today, and then I'll check back in with you tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's currently Wednesday. I'm at the gym and I'm just about to go and work out. I'm actually doing something different today. I thought I'd share this journey along with you, but I'm actually changing my workout to an anterior posterior split. This is more like in the form of a bodybuilding split, and the reason for that is, first of all, I've been inspired by Meg Be Fit. I don't know if you've watched her videos. She's absolutely amazing. I love her. She is actually going into a bikini competition this year I'm not aiming to go into a bikini competition, but I'm definitely inspired by her to train in that sort of way, because I feel like bodybuilding training is actually super interesting. Like the fact that we have to isolate specific muscles in order to basically hypertrophy. It's really interesting to me how they train differently in terms of really trying to isolate muscles, and I was just so intrigued by it that I thought, you know what, I'll give it a week and I'll do it my way, and if I really enjoy it then I might carry on in the future. So I did my research into it and I had a look into it, and actually when I go into my bulking phase it will really help me out with that, because by doing an anterior and posterior split, you do 2 anterior sessions a week and 2 posterior sessions a week, and then you're actually activating the muscles 2 times. You're working each muscle twice a week, which is obviously a lot better. At the moment I'm only doing push, pull, glutes, hammies, quads and calves, so I'm only exercising glutes once a week, I'm only exercising quads once a week. By doing 2 posterior sessions I'm going to work my glutes twice a week, so that is obviously going to help me with my gain journey. And I thought, you know what, I'll just try it and get used to the exercises during my cut, and then when I actually go into my bulk I'll be ready, I'll know how to do the exercises. And yeah, so it's very exciting. I'm going to take you through my anterior workout. I've done a lot of research about exercises to do and how to make sure that we're doing it in a bodybuilding way as well. So it's really interesting. You guys would have seen from my previous videos, I like to do a lot of pyramid style sets. That's just my personal preference. However, by looking at some of Meg's videos, a lot of this is reverse pyramid. So it's starting off with a warm-up set, which is just a couple of reps with a light weight, to basically get used to the exercise, and then going straight into our heaviest weight and doing 8 to 10 reps, and then actually backing off with the weight and coming down and doing 12 to 14 reps to burn out the muscle. So that is really interesting to me. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it, but you know what, we've got to try different things. I think it's important to try new things in the gym to see what works best for your body, but you know, if you're trying to be more consistent, then you need to find something and you need to stick to it, which is why I haven't really moved out of my current workout split for about 3 years, because it worked for me. I didn't need to change it. Then it's okay to go and try new things for a little bit. I can always go back to my old ways and just carry on like I did. Sorry, I'm just drinking my oxyshred as well before I go in. So this is my anterior. So anterior is shoulders, chest, biceps, abs, quads. Yeah, so I'm going to show you my workout. I'm going to show you what we're doing, and hopefully I enjoy it. Okay guys, so going into my first anterior workout. So we are targeting quads, abs, biceps, chest and shoulders. And here I'm starting off with a leg press, and we're doing this workout a little bit differently. I'm warming up with one warm-up set where we just do around 3 to 5 reps just to see whether we're mechanically feeling that exercise today. And then we're going to go into 2 working sets. So first working set is going to be your heaviest weight on the leg press, okay? We're aiming to do this for around 8 reps, then we're dropping the weight down and aiming to do 12 to 14 reps. So this is just me doing leg press. This is a neutral stance, so feet are shoulder width apart. Okay, then moving on to a shoulder exercise. This is a cable lateral raise, and you can see here I'm actually using a wrist strap in order to get rid of any wrist flexion in this movement. So it's really isolating the lateral side of the shoulder. It's really interesting to see how bodybuilders isolate the muscles, and this is one of the things that really intrigued me about doing this sort of workout. So again, we're doing the same style as we did with the leg press, and I'm also trying to hold the very top of the rep and then come down slowly. That's called your eccentric, when you're stretching that muscle back. By doing this, we're basically putting the muscles under more tension, which in the end is going to cause more hypertrophy. And then moving on to biceps. So this is a spider bicep curl. By pressing your body, specifically your chest, up against your bench, you're actually isolating the biceps more. So there's going to be little to none shoulder and chest interference in this workout by pressing ourselves up against the bench. Honestly, these are super difficult. So what we're trying to do is a full range of motion as well. So this is another thing that bodybuilders implement. We're not doing half reps. We're not coming to, what I would usually do is 90-degree angle biceps. We want to come all the way up and go all the way down. Then moving on to chest, this is an incline bench press with dumbbells, and again trying to do that full range of motion. This was super difficult for me, but I love getting the heaviest weight done on the first set and then burning it off. It actually feels really good on my muscles. And again, I'm just trying to make sure that my wrists are actually pointed outwards, so they're not flexed back like this, they're pointing up. Then moving on to shoulders, this is shoulder press. So I love plate loaded machines. They're so useful. They're really good for failing. They're basically safer to fail with. And again, doing the exact same that we would with our other exercises. Super difficult. And just remember, like, your form is always constantly improving. You know, if you're not doing very well with form on an exercise, then just go through it again, reduce the weight, and really see where you're going wrong. Then going into abs, so this is a resistance cable ab curl. This is really difficult, okay, for me. I don't think my form's the best here. Looking back at it, actually my elbows need to be by my ears. So actually I need to probably come a little bit forward. I did feel the engagement with my core, which is always good. Hey guys, I don't think I've actually caught up with you after I went to the gym, but I did my first anterior posterior training session, and I did anterior and I absolutely loved it, really enjoyed it. I filmed it all and I've put it onto this video so you can basically see what I did, but I really loved the session. I'll definitely be doing it again. I loved everything about it, how you did the sets, how, you know, you did only 2 working sets. It was just felt really good. It was really nice to do something different. Since then I've basically come back home, just relaxed a little bit, had a nice bath, and now we're going out to do like this immersive game box experience that they have in Lakeside. If you're from Essex, you'll know where that is, but it's basically a shopping centre, and they've got, I think it's a cube that you go in, and the game is all around the cube, and basically you go in and play the game. So I'm super looking forward to that. I'm just about to do my makeup for the day, so I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. I'm really struggling with maintaining my fringe. It's literally day 1. It's not been really bad, but it's just getting used to how to style it, and I've never had fringe before. This is literally like my first time having a fringe, so, but yeah. So I'm just gonna go in with some more makeup just to make myself look a bit nicer. So this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Foundation Liquid Filter. It is so nice. It makes your skin so incredibly glowy. I'm literally never gonna switch to another foundation. I think this is shade, yeah, so this is shade 2, which is fair / light. So I just go in and I like to mix it up with a brush first, a foundation brush, and then I'll go in with a beauty blender as well, just to make sure it's all smooth and there are no creases in my face. So one thing I loved about training anterior is just that all the movements felt so right. I didn't feel very fatigued towards the end, but I felt so done with shoulders after just doing 1 exercise. I really loved it. I'm excited to do posterior, which I'm going to do tomorrow. I definitely was able to go stronger on some of my weights. So for example, I think on one of them, what was it? Leg press. So because you're starting off with your heaviest weight on your working set, you're putting all of your energy into that 1 working set, and I was able to basically do 2 extra reps than I would have usually done in leg press. So for me, I thought that was just really nice, worked really well. And then I'm just going in with some contour. So this is just the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and I literally just put my brush into the putty and warm it up a bit, and then just apply directly onto my face. I don't like a lot, I just like a little tiny bit to contour my face. I just put a little tiny bit on the side of my nose as well, and under my jaw. And usually I put it on my forehead, but I don't even need to do that anymore because it's just going to be covered up by a fringe. Yeah, I'm just having trouble making my fringe stay in place just because my hair is so used to being on the sides. The hairdresser said that I'm going to have to blow dry it down, which I don't really want to do because I haven't got any heat protector. So I don't know, I think I'm just going to have to keep wetting it and then literally forcing it to stay down. So that's bronzer, and then I'm going to go in with eyebrows. So I use 2 products on my eyebrows. I use I think this is a brow gel. This is the e.l.f. brow gel, and then I go in with the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil, just kind of sharpen it up. But the brow gel is really nice at just making it look a bit more fuller. And it's just really quick and easy to apply as well. And then I literally just go in with this. This is neutral brown, because the brunette one is a bit purple and I don't like that one at all. So yeah, I'm just going to give my brows a bit more definition like this. There we go. And then I'll just run the little end through to just blunten it a little bit, because we don't want any obvious lines. And then again, that's my brows. I'm not going to do too much today. I think I'm just going to go with my basic makeup look. So I have mascara on, but I think I'm just going to go over it. I prefer brown mascara because, I don't know, it just kind of looks just as nice to me, and if anything, it looks kind of a little bit softer. Okay, so that's the mascara done. And last of not all, blush. I love this product. This is, I can't remember what the shade is, I think it's Rosé. It's the Halo Glow Beauty One blush. That's from e.l.f. Basically, it's got this really cute applicator tip, and it's so pigmented. It's honestly so gorgeous. I love this blush. I basically put it on every day. And I just use my beauty blender to blend that out a bit. And sometimes you've got to take your time blending it out because it's so pigmented. If you don't want to look like it's a very heavy look, you can just put it on your hand, and then it's a bit better that way. But I quite like it when it's nice and glowy like this. Dabble a tiny bit on my nose. There we go. So I'm just going to set that with the e.l.f. setting spray. This is the coconut one. If anyone's got any tips, please put something down below in the comments, because I really need some help. This is my first time with a fringe. I feel like it's growing so much already as well. There we go. That's not too bad. That's how it kind of should look. And there we go. So just some nice simple makeup for tonight. Nothing too much, nothing too heavy. And there we go. And an outfit for tonight. So this is currently what I'm wearing for tonight. So these are just some cargo jeans from Pull & Bear. Super cute. And then just a black bodysuit. I'm really loving just wearing bodysuits under clothes at the moment. I feel like it's just so much nicer than wearing a shirt, and then the shirt kind of like rides up, you know. So yeah, and then I'm basically going to have my yogurt and granola bowl that I always have now, and then later on, after we've gone to the immersive game box, I'm going to get a Wagamama's because they are currently doing some vegan corn dogs, which I've always wanted to try but never got to try. So I'm going to go there and have vegan corn dogs and also a bowl of edamame just to really bump up the protein. Guys, the edamame from Wagamama's is 25 grams of protein for one serving, and it's like 250 calories. I mean, that's just totally insane. And I love edamame as well. So yeah, so that's going to be our evening. I'm going to try and vlog it, but might not be able to vlog a lot. I'm not really sure what it's going to be like in there because I've never been before, but I'll try and show you guys if I can, and yeah. currently Friday, guys. I didn't check in with you yesterday because I had a really dull day. I literally just relaxed around the house and did a few bits of housework. Nothing major at all. Today is mainly just prepping for my 3 days of on call, as I've spoken to you about at the beginning of this week, so it's a lot of meal planning. But yeah, so I'm gonna end the vlog here because I feel like this is a nice place to end everything. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember that my Magic Mind link is down below if you'd like to check it out. And thank you so much for watching. If you've made it through to the end, thank you, because it really helps with my channel. And yeah, I hope you all have lovely weeks, and I'll see you next week for another video.